Good morning all. Today we are going to learn about the material master data. Basically, material data is nothing but it is the one of the master data, and it is the very important master data. Probably it's come under the SAP bucket, but we supposed to be know the idea behind this because is integrated, or material master is highly integrated with SD, FIPP, QM and WM. So every module as per their respective module fields, we should know about the material master. So definition of material master is it's the specification of product and which is stored centrally and used in day-to-day transaction. As you know that the advantages of master data, it store the data centrally and which we supposed to use in day-to-day transactions. So as I said, the SAP material master is highly integrated with other model. And so one more question is that what details are included in the material master? Okay, so in the material master there are supposed to be the unit of measure, like what is the unit of measure, or we can say sales unit of measure. So that is also important, whether that particular material in let's say it's counted there, then it's supposed to be in the kg. If you want to purchase the cloth, then raw cloth, then it's supposed to be, or if you want to purchase any things, then there it's supposed to be the quantity. So likewise, unit of measure is there. So here there are two types of unit, that is base unit of measure and the sales unit. Basically, base unit of measure is the unit of measure which once we manufacture and store the goods in the plant, at that time that respective manufacturing plant will give the one unit, that is called as base unit of measure. And sales unit of measure is, so whatever the customer buy, if it is the customer is there, then let's say it's mobile, then that particular customer supposed to buy the one product or one piece. If any distributor is there, that distributor is supposed to buy, let's say, one box, and in one box there is 3 inches, okay, or he can buy the one carton, and in one carton is equal to 5 boxes. So how many inches? In one carton there is 5 boxes, please, and in one box there is 10 inches. So in 5 boxes it is 10 inches. Again, the material master is helpful to describe the material description. If any material is there, we should give the proper description. Okay. Also, from that material master we get to know that industry sector, whether it is mechanical industry, whether it is electronics industry, or whether it is gas industry, or it is pharma industry. So we get to know from the material master the industry. Also we get to know the material type, whether it is and all. Also from that material master we get to know that what is the weight of that product, and what is the volume of that. Okay. And material. The material group, it's nothing but the group of product which has the same value. Okay. And also we get to know the prices for that particular material. So these are the different uses of the material master. If one more thing is there, to create the material master, we have the T code like MM01, MM02 and MM02. Let me quickly go to the screen and show you. The T code to create the material master is MM02. And here I just explain you the feature of the material master. Okay. So here we have to give the material. Okay. This type of material is here. Let me go with the example because we are manufacturing for the Lava mobile. So I will take the material number as LEP 000. Okay. And that material description, what material name should be taken, that's supposed to be given for this in the real time. Okay. as it is the mobile, we are creating the material for the mobile. So the industry sector is the electronics and material is the finished. Finished good means the material is ready to sell. And as soon as I supposed to enter on the, I click on the enter, we get the n number of things like basic, the basic data one, basic data classification. Likewise, there are 25 plus views is there. But as a SAP SD consultant, we are dealing with 5 to 6 views, and rest of the view are supposed to be deal with their respective model. Let's say MRP1 is there, MRP2 is there, MRP3 is there, MRP4 is there. Regarding that, it is deal with the production planning or quality management. Let's say purchase is there, that purchasing view, basic data 1, basic data 2, which is dealing from the MM. Okay. And let's say accounting is there, accounting 1, accounting. So these view supposed to be deal with the FICO person. Okay, or FICO person. So as I said here, but here we are doing on the practice system. We have to do whatever the basic details required to create the customer master that we supposed to do. So basic data 1, basic data 2, then sales organization data 1, sales organization data 2. Then purchasing is not required as of now, but purchasing is helpful in the third party sales or STO process. At that time, we supposed to be do the required configuration for the purchasing at the MRP1, MRP2, MRP3, and MRP4. These view is required for now for create the customer master. Also, that is accounting 1 and accounting 2. These views are required to create the customer master. And about this view, we should have the basic knowledge about that. And as soon as I click on the continue button, they ask the organization level. Because of that, we have created already organization structure in the previous page. And what is the plant in our case? The plant is the LA. For us, the plant is the LA that is already created. Then storage location is the alpha LA. And sales organization is also LA. Then I supposed to be continue by clicking on this right click or by pressing the enter button. What is the error? The sales organization is get the sales. Let me check what is our distribution channel is missing. Let me check distribution channel. So what are the prerequisites there that we have to be? So I already explained for each view who is responsible for that. Okay. And we are going to create the material master. As I am taking the example of LAVA double zero and their description. While creating the material master, we cannot give the material description blindly. We have to be coordinate with business and give the appropriate the material number. So I have here mentioned that is Lava Max 3 GP 60 GB. So I am giving that material number as a description. Then here also in the customer master we are define the technical field name. That also I am going to mention here because it is very very important while working in the real time. For this field we are required to give the technical guide, that is ABAP, while designing any report or any configuration change or any customization is required as per the business requirement. So at that time it is very very important. So I am going to give the technical name. Okay. Technical name and their table and their description. Okay. So your material, I just go there. F1 key. and I already went through this procedure earlier. So what is the table name here? Table is the MAKT. And what is the field name? Field name is MAKTTX. So that MAKTX, that table MAKT and MAKTX, this is very very important while working on the real time. Okay. So I put here material description. One more thing here, base unit of measure. As I already told you, the base unit of measure, it is nothing but we manufacture and store the goods. So while manufacturing that particular product, we supposed to be give one unit. Okay, and that unit is nothing but the base unit of measure. So here I supposed to be give the, if you for it, then we will get the multiple option like cubic inch, percentage, then bag, okay, like cubic meter, then cases, carton, degree. Okay. But I'm interested in the inches, so I will put the inches. And then what is next? The material book. What is the material book? Material book is nothing but the group of product which has the same attribute. So as of now, I no need to put the material group because it is not required for me, and as of now it is not mandatory. So I just leave it blank. Then old material number. What is the significance of old material? Sometimes while implementing this SAP, at that time the particular customer or particular business will be use their own material in their legacy system. Legacy system is non-SAP system. Let's say before implementing SAP, they supposed to be use their legacy system, non-SAP system, and they want to put that number for their reference because SAP is new to them and they might be not remember or not habitual to the SAP material. So at that time, we supposed to be put that old material number. Next is the division. So what is the division? Division is nothing but the we already discussed regarding that. It is group of product. Okay. And if you F4 it, you will get the division. You know, we already created our own division. So I will put our own division. I believe it's LA. It's LA, our division. And this field is also important. So I just wrote down the technical field there. The division. So if you ask anyone what is the technical field name for the division, then it is SPART. And what is the table for the in which table it is the including the MAR. Okay. So next is the product allocation. That is also not important as of now. We'll check later. Then next is X plant material status. What is mean by X plant material status? It means that if we want to block that material at plant level, that material is not at all used in the future or any plant. Okay. So at that time, that particular material, let's say that LAV Lava Max 3GB 60GB, that material, that mobile is outdated and we cannot sell that product to the customer. So what we will do, we will put here. Okay. If you put here, then and we also give the proper reason why we are blocking that material. Here, n number of option is there. Block for promotion or block for task. Then for October. Okay. So we can give the any reason and we can block that material. As of now, I am not blocking that material because I want to use that material in the future use. But I will put the technical field name for this. I just click on the technical field name and I give the technical field name. Is it good? Even if you read here, I already told you, this is the SAP itself is the indicates whether material may be used in the following areas for the plant. Okay, material agreement or product planning and all. Okay, here the material may be part under the development or one to be discontinued. Development means that material we are manufacturing, that material still it is not for the customer sale, or we are discontinuing that material. Discontinuing means that material we are not attending. So at that time we can block from here. Then next is, and also we give the valid from when that material we need to block. Let's say if you put the that material block region here and from when, so whether it is from first of Jan 2014 and all. So these information is supposed to be in here. Is any question here?
No, sir.
And okay, thanks for the confirmation. And general item category code. So it is helpful to determine the item category. We will learn this while dealing with the item category. So I put here. Then gross weight. You know, if any mobile is there, their gross weight may be 100. And what should be the unit? Whether that mobile is supposed to be in kg, it should be in gram. Na? If you think practically, so I will put their unit as their weight unit is the gram. And what will be the net weight? It might be 175. Okay, it might be 175. So I will copy the note down the gross weight technical field name. Its table is MARA and field name is PRGW. Gross weight. There is just plot for distance. Also, net weight is important. What is the net weight? Net weight is the guys, right here I am writing the technical field name. It might be painful to you right now, but when you supposed to work in real time now, at that time it is very helpful to you. Okay. And try to remember their technical field name. Okay. Then size dimension, as of now it is not required. Then yeah. So that's all from the basic data one. This field you should be remember. Basic data one. Data one. Basic data one. So as soon as we put, we just click on the enter. Okay, it's automatically it will take to the next view, right? Next view is the basic data one. Only join the one. Yeah.
Yes, yes, sir.
So next is the basic data. I already told you basic data one and basic data two. It is deal by the SAP MM guy. Okay. So if you check here, understanding what are the important. So description is already there. This is not that much important. Yeah guys, that's all. There is no much to worry about that basically. Then we are dealing with the sales org one. Okay. So let us check sales org one. So your description is already there. Sales organization, it is came which we enter at the beginning. Then base unit of measure, it is already I told you. Then division is also explained. Then sales. I yesterday I also told you, and today also I told you regarding the sales unit. Okay. So here base, what is the difference between base unit of measure and sales unit of measure? The main difference between base unit of measure and sales unit of measure is that while we manufacture that particular product, okay, while we manufacture, we can say it is the unit. Okay, what is the definition of base unit of measure? It is the unit in which we manufacture and store the goods. Okay. As soon as we manufacture and we store the goods in the plant, it is called as base unit of measure. And sales unit of measure means we sell that goods to the end customer. So either it is eaches or it is in the what you can say the carton, or it can be in the boxes. Okay. So sales unit, if we put here sales unit, let me show you one thing. I put the sales unit as eaches. So what is the error is came? The error is that
There is no
alternate unit of measure is same as the base unit of measure. So guys, does it make sense? We already mentioned the base unit of measure, and we need to put the sales unit of measure. If the both unit of measure is same, there is no sense to mention here sales unit. Okay, so I will now what I will do. My base unit of measure is this. I will manufacture the product and I store in the plant. So that manufacturing plant store in the plant, because manufacturing plant don't know in which whether that material is sold in the eaches, carton or boxes. So they will keep one unit as a constant. Right now, if let's say that material is that customer is purchasing in the box, what I will do, I will put the box. Before that, I will show you one thing. I will go to the additional data. Here's some mandatory data. Let me put that method. Go to the additional data. I'm going to the additional data. And here if you see, I mentioned unit conversion only eaches. 1 eaches equal to 1 eaches. Right? Now I go back and here sales unit. I put the box. Immediately, what system is asked? Enter the factor for converting the alternative unit of measure, base unit. Okay. So box is there. So in one box equal to how many inches? Let's say 10. And I will again go to the unit of measure. Here automatic box is right. But here one more thing is that you might be get the question, sir. Sometimes sales unit the customer will buy into the box. Sometimes they may be buy into the carton. But here the sales unit is the only one option. So how we can overcome from this drawback? So for this we have to go to the additional data, go to the unit of measure, and whatever the unit conversion you want, okay, that you have to do. Let's say one box, let's say one carton. One carton. Going to carton. Please guys help me if you Cl. Okay, one carton. In one carton, let's say how many boxes? Let's say 5 boxes. Okay. So what I will do, I will save this data and I go back. And right now I will remove this. Okay. You are getting my point, guys? Okay. So whatever the sales unit is there, that we have mentioned here, right? You are getting my point, guys?
Yes, sir, got it.
So base unit of nature, whether we have put the technical name for that, that we put the base unit of nature. How we have put our of that function we have put the technical name and copy that units from the Mara table. What is it? Base unit. Then sales unit of nature. The technical name for the sales unit of nature also. Function we have for this and copy the sales unit technical name. Then next is the X distribution channel status. So what does it mean? X distribution channel status. If you want to block that particular material for particular distribution channel, then we have the distribution channel, like if you check here, we have only one distribution channel. Like I think distribution channel somehow is not here, not an issue. So in short, so what does it mean? If we want to block that particular material for particular distribution channel, particular distribution channel or particular sales area, okay, then we can mention this. Okay, select this and for which distribution channel we have to be put this, that we can mention. Okay, this is also important. I will just note out the technical heading. Here we have given to block that particular material at plant level. Here we have the, we can block that particular at the distribution channel level. next one is the division. If you want that block that particular material at the division level, then you can put the proper reason from this the technical technology. If you want block that particular material at the division, for it, then we will get the option and we can put the reason. Okay. Right now, next one is the delivering plant. Okay. Delivering plant means which plant supposed to be determined in the sales order. Okay. I will put the one more thing here, that is determination. Plant. So delivering plant is the plant which plant supposed to be responsible while creating the sales order. So from where the plant supposed to be determined. Okay, we will learn that here that plant determination. Plant determination is delivering plant. Plant which is helpful to determine the plant. So priority is that first priority is given to the customer master info record. Second priority is given to the customer master, which we also see that delivering plant in the customer master sales area. And third priority is given to the material master. If that delivering plant is maintained in the customer master info record, then that plant is supposed to be picked from the customer master info record. This is the interview question. Okay, so I will put the technical for that. It is very, very important. Next is material group cache, and also here guys valid from. If you want to block that particular material for all the distribution channel, then we can give here from which date we supposed to be blocked. I'm not putting here right now because we need to use that material. Also, if you want to block that particular material for particular division, then we can mention here reason and also we give the validity of the same. Okay. Then cash discount. Cash discount it is helpful for to give the discount to the customer. In SAP we have the ESK2 condition type. To give the discount for that purpose, that cash discount is so I just wrote down the technical video for this same. And here, if you check here taxes, here I have put the tax. Okay. Here I will not put anything. Let us check. So what message is coming? Maintain the tax classification. So that tax classification, if you see here, tax classification. Okay. So tax classification is helpful whether that material is liable for tax or not. No tax, full tax, half tax, no tax. Likewise, we can say that whether that material is liable for tax or not. So for as of now, I am putting here 0. So it means that no tax. We will see this in detail while tax determination. So from material master, one more determination is there, that is the tax determination. Tax determination. Tax classification. Tax classification is paid. It is helpful for tax determination. Tax. Say it's like structure, right? So, this is a structure. This is the what we have website. And here again we have the in the material master we have the control that minimum order quantity. Let's say if you put here that minimum order quantity is supposed to be 100, 10 inches, then only we can place the order. If we mention here 100, then while creating the sales order, if we put there as a 50, then it won't allow. It throw the error. The minimum order quantity should be 1000. Okay. Also same minimum delivery quantity. Okay. If I put here minimum order quantity is 100, minimum delivery quantity is the 100, and the delivery unit is not required. So what happens while creating the sales order? If I am putting the less than the 100 quantity, then it won't allow to create the sales order. So it's not required as of now. So I will just remove it. Okay, sales order here, sales order 1, sales order 2, and this will from here, sales order 1, sales order 1. What are the important fields in the sales order 1? That is sales unit role, that is the engine also the tax and the sales order 1. So here that material description is already discussed, engines also discussed. Here two things are important, like material pricing, account assignment. Okay, here I will go to the account assignment. So account assignment 2, this field is required to determine the revenue account. Okay, it's bit technical field, I mean revenue account. Whatever the we post the document, there should be one financial document, that is GL document, that is general ledger document. So account assignment 2, which will help to determine the revenue account. Okay, so I will put here sales order. This is the account assignment. acid, and this field is boric acid. Is helpful for to determine the behavior. We will see all the determination, but just keep in mind is required. So while we learning all the determination, it is very easy. So from here it is done. Okay. Then next one is the general atom category group. So general atom category group is nothing but like for all the material. Okay, it is used and to define the atom category. So atom category we have the separate terminology, separate topic. So we are going to learn that, and also we have the atom category. So atom category group will help to determine the when for which purpose we are using. Let's say that is made to order. We have that third party process like BANS is there. Yeah, BANS, that is third party atom. Third party atom means that if we are purchasing that particular material from the third party vendor, okay, so at that time it is used. So atom category group is also one of the important parameter. Let me write down here. Atom category. Let's say norm is the standard item. Then let's say ANS, third party. If you are buying that particular material from the third party vendor, so at that time it is helpful. Then IP, internal individual purchase order. It's called as individual purchase order, and for this individual purchase order, and for this item category is ES. Then we have the make to order. For this function one, make to order. Again we have, so as of now you remember this. So atom category determination, atom category, it is helpful for the atom category determination. Atom category determination is helpful for the atom category determination. So next field is, yeah, as I said, like third party BANS is there, make to order control one is there, and the standard order is NORM is there. So likewise, these are the atom category group which is helpful to determine the atom category in the sales order. Okay, like product here, product. is the next field? That product tracking is not required. It's self-general plant. That is the plant which is possible and not identical. One more is there, that is transportation. Transportation group which is helpful to determine the route. Like either that is when the train, container, or a transport is there, that whether that disposal material is there, whether to the rail car is there. So that we supposed to be determined. So from that we get to learn whether it is chill product, chemical product, frozen product is there, if it is pharmaceutical product is there. So what is the route? So transportation route is helpful to determine the route. As it is the mandatory field, so I will put the container. And I wrote down the transportation. The table name is Mara. What is the field name? MERAGR. Was what is helpful to route determination. Okay. Think here as a then loading. It is one of the important fields to determine the shipping point. Let me put down their table name is MARC and their field name is EDGR. If you practice 2-3 times, then you can remember that table name as well as the field name. For what purpose it is used for determine the shipping. This helps to determine the shipping. This helps to determine the shipping. Then what will be the loading group? Because we are creating the material master. Okay, we are creating the material master and mobile. We can handle with our hand. So for that there is no crane and or it's not required. So I will here as hand. Okay. Then setup time is also not required. Yeah. That's what from self-general plant. Sales. General. Next. That is for it. Automatic. Next. Then here, if you see here, base unit of nature purchasing, that is also not required. MRP type is very, very important. Just get the technical name from the same. Here I So guys, here ending is no planning and feeding is planning. So it is basically used for the availability check. availability check is the separate concept. We are going to learn in that, but I'm not giving any restriction right now whether this planning is required or not required. So I put the planning is not required. If you put the MRP means material requirement planning, then it will be there is implication while creating the material. So for time being, I will put the no planning, and whenever we are learning the availability check, at that time we supposed to be change that MRP type. So right now I'm putting the no planning. Then here that is also not important. Yeah, that's what here. Check this. Actually, all are MRP1, MRP2, MRP3, MRP4. It's all like PP, production planning and material management. These people supposed to do. So you not that much worry. Whatever the SAP SD related is there, that I'm going to show here. The type of production. Then safety stock. Safety stock means some company will put like some stock like 1,000 units there for the emergency purpose or high priority customer. So they put the safety stock that they can use it here. They put safety stock at the very, very important is the availability check. It is one of the crucial topic in SAP SD. So let me explain here. Let's say let's say we have the customer one. We place the on the okay. And as soon as order is placed, we send the requirement for the manufacturer. That is material requirement. We create the material requirement planning. Again, at the afternoon, customer to place the order for the filtered quantity. Okay. And as soon as he places the order for the 100 quantity, we started for the material requirement planning. We started the gathering the raw material for that and starting the manufacturing process. Again, at the evening, we got the customer 3 and he placed the order for the 150 quantity. So, if as soon as order is placed, we are going to start the manufacturing process. So, it is time consuming. I mean, every time we are doing the planning for this separate. So, instead of that, so it is the individual requirement. Customer 1 placed the order, we are immediately started the material requirement planning. Customer 2 placed the order at the afternoon, we immediately start the material requirement planning. So here we are doing the individual requirement. Individual. Right? Instead of that, if I collect the requirement, like at the end of the day, I will collect the requirement and place the order for the 350 quantity in a one go. Okay. So total I can. So instead of that, if I collect all the requirement at the end of day or at the weekly twice or weekly once, then it will be helpful to do the proper planning. So this thing is from under the availability check. We are going to learn availability check in the detail. So instead of that, if in a day, if you collect all the order, it's called as daily requirement. It is the individual requirement, and it's the daily requirement. So always daily requirement planning is good. So we can plan in a one all the what is the total requirement. So accordingly we can collect the raw material and all. So if we are doing the individually, it will waste our time. Okay. So here there is a control in the availability check. I create here the daily requirement or the individual requirement. Okay. So here if you see, I will put the daily requirement because it is helpful for me. Okay. So what is the technical? It is a very big topic, so I will just at high level I told. Where is the check? Okay. Then total replacement lead time. So once the we place the availability check, total replacement lead time is how much time to take that material to manufacture and ready to sell. So it is called as the total replacement time. And yeah, that's what from this availability check. So that is what that is important. So the accounting. The pricing of person supposed to be responsible for that. So we can discuss this with the major currencies, which currency we are placing the order. So that's what the definition class is. Okay. So if it is the finished good is there, product is there, then this should be definition class. Like say like so right now it's not, but what we get about what about here also the price of the person is responsible. And here I am getting the data. What to save the data on this program. You can see this. So likewise we have created the material NAV. Guys, do you have any question here? I will create one more material for your reference. So to create the material master, I will go from the back from the first. Please listen carefully. Create the material master. We have the keyboard MM01. Put here material description. What material description you want? I'm going to put the material description. This is why I want to create this. So I'm going to create third material. So what will be the material number? It's ABA equals to 3. I will put that. As it is mobile, it's my industry sector is electronics, and material type it is a finished product. So I will select the views. There are 25 plus views is there, but for me basic data 1, basic data 2, sales of data 1, sales of data 2, sales data data, then MRP 1, MRP 2, MRP 3, along with that I'm interested in the accounting 1, 2. That's all. So whatever view you supposed to be select, what are the respective mandatory field is there, that is we have to fulfill. Then I will go to the continue. Once I go to the continue, they will ask me the organizational data that we have already created for me. The plant is ABBA, selecting that. Storage location is also FABA. Sales organization is also FABA, and distribution channel is FABA. I'm continuing it. Then I'm putting the description for the material, and the description of material should be meaningful. Okay, so I'm copying this description. I'm testing this. What is my base unit of measure? Inches, and I don't want to drop that material. And what is my cross weight? Let's say cross weight 200. As it is mobile, so it should not be kg. That weight unit should be meaningful. Let me check whether anything is missing. Just enter. It automatically go to the next one, that is basic data. Check whether it is any important field as of now. Again click on the enter. It will go. It will not go to the classification. Why? While selecting the field, what are the important what are the rules required, that only I selected. Okay, so here that cells one. So here base unit of measure, sales of measure is one, which say that the product division of the division, then let's distribution channel status for that particular material. For that particular distribution channel level, for all the distribution channel level, they can put here that out of the division, while out for that, while and for from that particular content for that division or the division. Okay, and from then we supposed to from that particular. Again, we do the distribution channel. So here the division is there. If you want to drop that particular material at particular division level, you can place mention that particular division. Then we also do the direct content. Like next is the delivering plant. Delivering plant is one of the parameters. Determine the plant in the sales order. The priority of delivering plant to determine the delivering plant in the sales order. The priority is given to the customer material record that we are going to the next section. Second priority is given to the customer master, which we already discussed the customer master sales area data. And third priority is given to the material master, that here we have put. And if we are not place the delivering plant at all the three levels, then we can put it as a menu. Then next is the tax classification. It shows whether that material is liable for tax or not. So here I am putting the not liable for tax. For here, it's depend on business to business. And tax classification is just to determine the taxes for that material. Just click on enter, and we will go to the next view, that is sales or here the general item category and item category is here. Item category group is helpful to determine the item category in the sales order, whether it is normal item category or standard item or whether it is third party order and all. Okay. Then here that's the sales setup plan. Sales setup plan. Aware about that. And here the transportation group is important. Transportation group head is helpful to determine the route. We will discuss this while creating the group or while learning the topic. So as of now, I am putting as container. Then loading group is there. Loading group is helpful to determine the shipping point. So in this case, I am putting the shipping point as a manual. I'm just entering on it. Then the next MRP. Here MRP type is important. I just so MRP type is whether that planning is required or not. As of now, I'm putting the more planning while learning with the availability check topic. Choose the archetype and work accordingly. I just click on better. Get to the next group. It is not standard. Ideally, in the real time, one, which is from under the bucket of PP or you can say Gmail, class and all. Supporting message story, figure out the message details, and finally they are asking for data. Yes, let's say yes. Like bring out the code over the right. Any question?